it is truly very emotional to be
Yeah.
a startup CEO. It's probably the hardest part, really. I mean, okay, besides, making sure you don't run out of cash. So we all, let's set
Right.
that aside. You got to make
Yeah.
sure you don't run out of cash. But besides that, besides not running out of cash, the emotional piece around it and the stress around being a startup CEO, it's really just, it's hard to describe for people, right? Isn't it? I mean, people that you talk to on the street that haven't experienced it, it's like you can't really, they don't get it.
Yeah. No,
It's
they
hard. I
don't
don't
get
know.
it.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I really don't know how I've been able to um relax. I've learned a little bit more how to try to relax a little bit, but you're right. It's always there, that edge of whatever, can happen, anything, right? Whether it's cash flow, clients, who knows? That sort of edge is always there. You
What
have
are
to just,
what's one or two things that you've found that helps relax you?
number one, alcohol.
Yeah, a glass of wine.
Uh, number two, marijuana. No, I'm not. It's not just drugs and alcohol, but
Does help.
I think you need to have a hobby. I guess my biggest piece of advice on that would be, what is your thing outside of your immediate family and work? Whatever your thing is, I think that's important. That would be my biggest piece of advice. I am a Jeep slash trail riding camper guy. So I'd love, like, I will get in my Jeep and just go for a full Saturday and just get away. And so that's my thing. And I think whatever your thing is, whether you're a golfer or a bowler or a painter, or, you like to fish or whatever, I think you need to have some sort of activity that forces you to turn off the laptop and get away and kind of shut your cell phone off for a little bit. I think that's key. Um,
Yeah,
and, and,
that's
and so that
awesome.
would be my biggest thing, is you got to do that. And I will do that. Like I will get up from my desk on a Friday afternoon at 1, and I will pack my tent and Jeep, and I'll go for 2 days. And when I come back, I just feel totally refreshed because I'll get
Yeah,
away from the phone. You have to kind of force yourself to do it.
yeah,
Um, I think that's key.
yeah.
That's, that's key. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I think
No,
about it, and we skied all winter. I mean, despite the fact that, it's challenge. And
yeah,
that is just my little slice of heaven. And now I have to
right.
find something for the summer.
Got
So
to need to find something, because
yeah,
your kids are younger, aren't they? How?
they're younger, but this was like the first year they could ski. They could go on any run with us. It was awesome. So fun.
Okay,
Scary, yeah.
okay. It's hard to have a hobby as an adult when you still have young children at home, because
It is hard.
they're doing stuff, and so anytime you do have off, it's usually with them, and so that makes it super difficult.
That is a challenge. I mean, I would say like right now I have to focus on, because they're in sort of the sweet spot right now, and so I have to
Yes,
focus on
yes,
hanging with them before they don't want to hang with
yeah.
me. Uh, so yeah, I mean that
True.
is the thing, but I agree that mental. I mean, even when you're stressing about taking vacation, it is so critical, because I think it gives you a different mindset. Like you just have to get out of, because especially when you're a CEO of a new company, you are going from visionary to tactical, within the same hour,
That's right.
right? And
Absolutely.
like going on a long hike or going on a long, ski, I like to tele ski. So like we can hike up and stuff. Um, it just means the world to me because I get better thinking, and even if I
Yes.
focus on business, and I just love business, but I like that changing your mindset experience, and you don't get it if you don't take breaks, right?
I totally agree. I think part of the key there is turning off the input. You're in a
Right.
situation where a lot of times your cell phone's not working, you don't have your laptop open, and so your mind can relax enough to think, just think and relax about things. And so I'll do the same thing if I'm in the mountains by the campfire or on a trail. I come up with all kinds of great ideas for work because I'm relaxed enough to think about it, and I don't have stuff jamming towards me, whether it's an email or a phone call or whatever. and I can just relax my brain. And my partner always hates it because I'll come back from the mountains on a Sunday afternoon. I'll be like, hey man, I got 10 new ideas.